Hello everybody, and welcome back. Doing some magic.
Magic.
Indeed. First magic of 2019, which is pretty fun. So, yeah, we're gonna start this thing off with a little bit of modern. Wanna tell me what you're playing first?
I'm playing an Esper Obzedat deck, so it uses Goryo's Vengeance and Obzedat Ghost Council, because he has a fun interaction where he exiles himself at end of turn and then comes back on your turns and slowly drains your opponents out. But because you can layer it such that his exile happens before the Goryo's exile, you just gotta keep him permanently as he shows back up on your field every turn.
Yeah,
with haste.
Sweet. Same with Jace, too. Little Jace.
You have Jace Vryn's Prodigy, so if you... Or Goryo's that, you can tap, draw, discard, flip him into a Planeswalker,
and then
in
he's
which
a new
case
thing.
He's a new thing, and you don't lose him either. So
Yeah.
It's a bit of a fun list.
Yeah, sounds good. So for me, I am playing a deck called Fight Club, and I'm not allowed to talk about it. We'll see you in game one.
You gotta decide who goes first.
Oh, yeah. So to decide who goes first, we're going to do animal attacks. So we're going to each roll this, and we're going to have this animal attack a human being in whatever area comes up. And whoever is in the most pain at the end of this, more pain goes first?
Yeah.
More pain goes
They
first.
suffered, so they gotta go first.
Horse to the left foot.
That is a broken left
That
foot.
is definitely a broken left foot.
I have
frog
a frog to the left foot.
That is a slimy left foot. So
I'm gonna slip and fall now.
You might get a bruise on your tailbone.
I think the horse to the left foot might be a little bit worse.
Probably a little more damage. Less slime, though.
Less
slime. I'll be going first, and we will see you in game one. Alright, game one. Time to show my hands. Don't forget the first rule of Fight Club.
And my hand. Those. So I carefully pick them back up. There we go.
Alright. So, I'm going to kick things off with a Forbidden Orchard, which I'll tap for a white, giving you a 1/1, and cast a Bushi Tenderfoot.
I will use a soldier for that since I do have spirits in this deck.
Go ahead.
Draw for turn. Of course it had to be the top card. Why couldn't you be one card down? It made my turn so much nicer. It's your go.
What? Oh! I see. Huh, alright. Revenge of the Hunted. Miracle, give that +6/+6. You get a 1/1.
Yay, I got 1/1.
You weren't gonna attack me for one?
I guess I could have, yes, but hey, now I have 2 blockers.
Exactly. Yeah, so this gets +6/+6, trample. All creatures have to block it.
trample. Ouch. I guess I don't need a blocker.
Yeah. And then we'll go for Windswept Heath, correct that. Going to 19. Just go Forest. So right now this is a 7/7, I think? Yes.
Yes. It's getting +6/+6.
We will prey upon, kill one of the soldiers, which flips Bushy into Kenzo the Hard-Hearted, and it's the same entity, so it still has the +6/+6 on it. So I'll attack you for 9 with Double Strike. And you have to block it because it Revenge of the Hunted. Oh look, Bushido 2 triggers. +2/+2 till end of turn. So it's up to 11, so that's 22, 21 goes through.
What happened?
Fight Club!
Apparently attacking would have at least let me stay alive, but...
It actually wouldn't have. I had another one of these. I could just kill the one that's tapped.
Oh,
and then
so you would have played that
Yeah.
instead of the forest.
Well, actually, it wouldn't have mattered, because the one I gave you last turn, I would have, even if it was tapped, I would have just fought that one.
Yeah, I guess you'd have just fought that one.
Yeah.
That is...
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to Thought Scour turn one, and I do this, and it's like, well, I really would like him in the graveyard.
Oh, you even had that, too. Jeez.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I had the 2 Thought Scour, so I was going to just Thought Scour and pray. But of course it has to be the top card. And, yeah, even if I did have a turn, that wasn't going to do enough.
Alright. So that was game one. We'll see you in game two. All right, game 2. Go ahead.
We've got those.
Whoop. And for myself, I'm actually going to show my hand this time. It was just a cheeky little joke there. That's what I've got. Go ahead.
Well, now that they're in Fight Club, they can talk about Fight Club.
Exactly. Yeah. You've been initiated.
Dark Slick Shores.
Yep.
And it's your go.
Draw. I guess that's good timing. Razor Verge, Thicket, and a Bushy. Go.
End of your turn.
Pushy the Bushy.
Thought
No,
Scour.
not pushying the Bushy. Wow.
Mill 2. Draw a card.
I was expecting you to push the Bushy. Oh.
Untap. Draw for turn. Yeah, I know what that thing does. So, Flooded Strand. Cracking that going to 19. To find ourselves a plains.
Yep. Which tells me path, maybe? Don't know.
And I will then have him pay the ultimate price.
Oh, fair enough.
Enter go.
He has paid that. Draw.
So I know I can't trust that I won't suddenly have a 1/1 for that to fight.
Yeah. That's the best part of this deck. Like, haha, I'm not playing creatures. Here's one. Kill it. Temple Garden untapped. Let's go to 18. And here comes a dinosaur. Go ahead. Everybody rocks that dinosaur.
Untap. Draw for turn.
I'm actually guessing no one plays this card.
Just in time.
Oh, hey.
And I think we shall Serum Visions. Drawing a card. And scrying 2. Right to the bottom. And then let us Thoughtseize you.
This foily goodness. So inherently, I would probably take one of those commands, because, I don't know. But if I were you, I would take one of those
because
commands.
this one gives
Vigilance, Trample, and it's a one-way fight. Which is really just a beatdown. I guess I shouldn't even call this deck Fight Club. It's like Beatdown Club, because half of the cards are a one-way fight.
Yeah, but the Dromoka's command can do
Other stuff. It just has more utility. Not so much against you, though, because you don't have enchantments.
Trample is kind of what I'm afraid of.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to commit anything to the board when that's your hand. I think Dromoka's command is still correct, though.
Yeah. It just, like, these are kind of interchangeable. That one does the most. Because it gives a counter. Draw. Alright. Tacky for 2.
17.
Just the 2.
15, sorry. Forgot a 2 life from Thoughtseize.
Here's another dino.
Well then.
And a tap Temple Guard. Go ahead.
Untap.
Decent draw off the top.
Draw for turn.
A little slow, though, because these guys don't really have any fodder.
I don't want to put that on the board. Watery Grave tapped. Yeah, knowing your hand, I can't really... No, that's not going to work. So...
What are you thinking of? Goryo, I wonder. Like, I have to get it up pretty high to fight a 5/5.
Yeah, but it gets
That's
2/+1 counters when it's dealt damage.
Yes. Which doesn't work with Nature's Way, because it's a one-sided fight.
Yeah.
A little bit of dyssynergy there, but...
Actually, this works, Jason.
Okay.
Because he doesn't have power and toughness. So if you want to waste a removal spell, go ahead.
Draw. Bushy.
Shit.
I'm going to
Of course you draw that.
Dromoka's plus
Yeah,
one.
so
fight.
he gets a counter, and they fight. Jace gets bullied.
Thank you for 4.
Go to 11.
Go ahead.
Untap.
Man, I'm rocking these tough decks.
Draw for turn. Yeah, if Jace lived, that would have been an amazing turn for me, but I think I'm screwed.
So, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 damage on board.
Yeah, and Lingering Souls is not going to save me, because you have 2 removal spells still, and it just pumps those guys.
I mean, you could do it.
I just realized I could
Oh, yeah, do it twice. There you go.
This, go to 10. Shall find ourselves a swamp. No? Oh. It's not enough, is it? Because you're at 4, 10 damage.
This doesn't trample, but, you know, I have Nature's Way in hand, I guess, so.
Yeah, that's kind of the bit.
And blocking that with anything is kind of a bad idea.
Yeah.
Because it adds more power than it absorbs.
Godless Shrine. Untapped, going 8.
Hey.
Still dead, unfortunately. Well, yeah, I think I'm still dead.
We're definitely going to do a third game, if that's the case. Because that game 1 didn't really show much of your deck.
No.
It showed 1 card in it.
I will cast an Obzedat.
Oh, okay. So, what
Going back
happens
up to
here?
10.
And I lose 2?
Yeah.
16.
Now it is a May exile. So it is your go. I'm not going to exile him.
When does he come back?
On my upkeep.
Oh,
And then
okay.
he gains haste.
I see.
So,
All right.
not having a blockers, you have just enough damage.
Yeah.
Or a little extra, right? That's a 4-5. Because of the counter.
I mean, yeah. So I guess I just... What do you have, 10?
I'm at 10.
I actually might be in a little bit of trouble. Well, I can't kill you this turn. I guess that's not really trouble,
Yeah.
but...
Yeah, luckily the fight's kind of, Because you can one-way fight, and then fight, and
Yeah,
trade.
I think that's what I'm gonna have to do, but is that enough?
That is enough.
That's exactly
right.
enough.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
exactly right, because he still has
Yeah.
a counter, so he's 8 damage,
Yeah.
not 6.
Okay.
It's still enough.
Okay,
Damn it.
prey upon. Dinosaur's gonna fight and lose.
Nah.
He doesn't die. My guy loses. But then will Nature's Way. That will deal 4 damage. Finish it off.
See, the whole group's just like celebrating, and your Tenderfoot comes over and sucker punches all of them.
After a dinosaur runs through. Yeah, and then Boosh. 10 exactly.
10 exactly.
Wow.
I could even Goryo's them next turn.
Oh, God.
I
Jeez.
was figuring, like, you'd probably have to commit enough to kill him, and
Yeah.
then not do enough, and then I could drain 2, and...
This was like the most clutch top deck ever. Because I didn't think...
Yeah.
I don't think those two were going to
Those
go
2
the
would not have
distance.
been enough. 'Cause
No.
You'd have either had to kill Jace, but I'd still be able to cast the Ghost
Yeah.
Council. I forgot I could just do that.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, all the damage you took that turn
Yes.
wasn't great. But yeah, so we'll definitely do a game 3, because those were pretty quick. And we'll see you then. Alright, game 3. Go ahead.
We've got... those.
Alright, and for me, that's what I'm working with. Go ahead.
Marsh Flats, which is going to end us at 17 for a watery grave.
Okay. I have a sneaking suspicion I know what's coming.
And it's going to be a Serum Visions.
Oh, I didn't.
Draw. And... Ooh. I like that. On top like that.
Ooh.
And
Not
your
feeling
go.
that. Draw. We'll open up a can of peas. Take one. Go 19. And that can of peas was hiding a little Asian man. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for that. We're going to go all the way to 15.
Okay.
With a very pretty land. And then we're going to be very brutal with this guy.
Ooh.
Also discarding a Lingering Souls to -2/-2 and look at your hand for an instant or sorcery.
That's pretty solid.
I think it's going to be the command.
Yeah, just generally has the most utility, I think. I mean, Trample and Vigilance kind of sucks, but
And sure,
the +1/+1 counter in a lot of cases is pretty make or break. I don't want any more lands, so Windswept Heath, go.
untap. Draw for turn. Oh, not that one. This one. Thought Scour. Targeting myself. So, mill 2. Ooh, not Lingering Souls.
Fertility. Fertility?
Draw card.
Versatility.
And a Flooded Strand.
Fertility's not a thing.
Inquisition of Kozilek.
Assuming
By
you're
Fred
taking my
Lewis.
guess.
Yeah, you drew just a land, I
Yeah.
assume? Yeah.
Another Windswept Heath.
And I suppose I'll crack this, but it's your go.
I lost a
Getting
credit.
We'll find a godless shrine.
Temple Guard.
Have one of each.
One of those is significantly better than the other two, though.
Yes. But just a bit.
Yeah.
But the other two are at least original Ravnica.
It's true. Untap. Draw a card. It's not really getting me anywhere. Windswept Heath number 2. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw for turn. I'd feel worse about it. Here's a Jace.
Yeah.
Here's a Thoughtseize.
I didn't draw anything interesting.
Mocha's command. Go to 12. Enter go.
I would feel bad, but I killed you on turn 2.
Yeah.
So.
I'd feel worse about stripping you of all your cards, but I need the win.
Yeah. Do I need to? No. I'll just grab a.
After I thought it was going to be funny with discarding an Obzedat to
Yeah.
hand. Then you just kill me on your turn.
It's so innocuous, just a 1/1, and then all of a sudden it's 24. Love it. And I might as well crack this too. Dig a little deeper. Oh, another one. Sweet. You're good? I see.
Yeah.
Untap. Draw a card. Well, that'll work. Horizon Canopy. We're gonna go for white-green. Ouch. 16. Siege-Horn. And then we're going to prey upon your Jace. Which doesn't give him any counters, because
but
0 power.
It kills my Jace.
It does. Go ahead.
Untap.
Which 100% was flipping this turn. So, worth it, I think.
Draw for turn.
You know my hands.
Going to
really
flashback
bluffing
the
it.
Lingering Souls.
Yep.
And I believe those were both sorceries. Here. Fights.
Yeah. The one-way fights are all
One-way
sorceries.
fights.
Oh, I should also mention, in Ravnica Allegiance, there is a card that would be an upgrade in this because it's a one-way fight that costs red-green split. I think it's called Ravage.
Yeah.
And instant speed. So,
Instant speed.
strict upgrade to one of the cards in this
And
deck.
it can also be a 4/4 with trample if
Yeah.
you need that to just close out a game.
If I randomly throw in a red source.
Yeah. You need to throw in a red source for that
Yeah.
side, but it is your go. On your upkeep. I will path him.
Of course. Alright. While I'm in here, Rabid Bite is the card that it would be replacing, because it's just sorcery speed one-way fight.
Mm-hmm.
There is one in red that is instant speed, but it's like not really worth going a third color for.
Going a third color for. But with the new one, maybe.
Yeah. Droroka's Command, that was definitely the best one in here, because it makes Bushy big enough to fight the token, gives a permanent counter.
He needs to survive the token, which is...
And, like, Siegehorn cares more about taking damage than delivering it. Predators doesn't care about
Yeah,
either.
so he doesn't care, because he'll just fight the 1/1s that you make and
So,
grow bigger.
draw off turn?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, boy. One of those, huh? Temple Garden tapped. Go ahead. Actually, you know what? I'll do this also, just in case I randomly get a Bushy. Didn't. Go.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Or a Fight Bear. Haven't seen that either.
Shizo.
Hey!
Attack you for 2.
14.
Flashback Lingering Souls. I just realized I used the soldiers there.
Yeah. Haven't had the orchard yet.
And Goryo's Vengeance.
Hey!
My Jace,
Okay.
which shall draw a card,
Yep. Because it gets haste from the Goryos, of course.
discard a card, and I definitely have 5 or
Yeah,
more.
you do.
And go up with him, no target.
Okay.
Enter go.
Don't be a land or a fight spell, please. Go.
He's even a tap land. Untap.
You ran me out of gas. Successfully
We're
ran
off
me
for
out of
turn.
gas.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I don't have really anything going on right here.
At least you have
Other
power
than-
in play.
Yeah, like 4.
Yeah, take it. 10. It's a clock. It's real.
And we're going to give flashback to a Thought Scour.
Yeah. You sure you don't want to Thoughtseize me?
We shall Thought Scour, milling 2, and drawing a card. And then we shall cast Lingering Souls from my
Alright.
hand for even more spirits.
Not really changing the math.
I basically assembled the Ghost Council without a Ghost Council.
Pretty well. Yeah.
And I think I played that as my land, so it's your go.
Come on. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Alright, here's a Forbidden Orchard. Go ahead.
What are you at? 10?
I'm at 10.
Untap. Draw for turn. Yeah, I don't think we're getting a Ghost Council. Gonna give Goryo's Vengeance flashback.
Sure.
Goryo's Vengeance
Yep.
out of Tasker.
Oh yeah, that was in there. Sweet.
And, 10 you?
10 me? Oh, because, yeah.
Yeah, he has haste from Goryo's.
Well, I'll tell you what, then. Here's what I'm going to do. 6 mana. You can have a 1/1.
Yay.
I will Cetizen Tactics, targeting that. How many you got here? 4? Others are 5 total, right? Because 1, 2, and then beyond the first. So 5 targets. So that, and that. Because I don't like Tasker. So they each get +1/+1, and they can now fight me.
Fortunately, they're already capped, so it doesn't really do anything.
They get +1/+1.
Oh, they do get +1/+1.
Yeah.
So
There's a lot.
I assembled the Ghost Council without the Ghost Council.
You got me. Fight spells.
How deep was my Ghost Council going to be?
I was a ways off from getting anywhere here.
So the pieces of the puzzle I drew next turn would have put that in the graveyard. But, yeah, just could not find a Ghost Council, but I assembled one with Lingering Souls.
Yeah, and you got a Tasker.
Yeah,
out,
the Tasker
so
was
something.
The Tasker was great once I realized what you were at. I'm like, oh, I can just do it this way.
Yeah, you ran me out of gas. You had another 3 turns. There was no way I was getting back for that. So that was this match. Yeah, pretty fun decks overall. I'm glad this kind of worked. I've been grinding this deck a lot on Magic Online because people never see it coming.
Yeah,
it's really fun.
You look at the bushy tenderfoot and you're just like, yeah, I can take a turn off to discard a Ghost Council. Yeah,
it's like, oh, I'll just set up for an insane turn 3, kill you on turn 2. But yeah, it's a really cool little combo. With this deck,
since I was like, well, whatever. I'll just discard on turn 1. Turn 2, I can thought seize whatever stupid thing you're gonna do.
Yeah.
But instead, he just killed me.
Yeah. So kind of a cool deck. Does a pretty unique thing, but it's also very limited. Like, for instance, when we were talking about doing this matchup, one of the decks you were going to do was a Skirk Prospector list or something like that.
Yeah, Skirk Prospector.
Like a sacrifice?
Sacrifice with Ascendancy to mill through your deck. Which
is sweet. However, kind of turns off all the fighting if you can just sack your guy.
Nothing's ever going to die to him if I just have a sack outlet on the field.
Yeah. So it's basically like, use this as a pseudo removal spell and attack you for like 1 and 2 every turn. But yeah, so that's us, and we will see you next week with something else, probably. Bye.